Hey, it's been a long time. It's me, Web Junior 1977 here, back in the Oasis once again, of course. And yeah, it's been a hot moment, that's for sure. It's been a while since I've done a live stream here. My subscribers are actually getting pretty decent, going up. Don't know how many people are going to come in here live and chat, but we're going to find out here. I'm not exactly sure how long I'm going to go. I am rested up so I can go for a couple hours if need be. Hopefully we get some people in here to chat, and hopefully that's exactly what happens. Hopefully we chat for a couple hours. Got some things to show. Things I've already showed on various videos that I've previously uploaded, but still got some more insight to them. I want to show them again on live stream. But yeah, I'm going to send out some messages here, plug in my controller, so hopefully it won't go dead on me. But guess we'll find out that shortly. Don't know how well I trust this cable. I found a different cable. I'm going to try that one instead. Don't really trust this one cable because it's kind of one of those. It's one of those. I'll show you here in a minute. It's one of those cables that has multiple plugs on it, and yeah, I don't really. Sometimes those just don't work very well because they're multiple plugs. Yeah, I'm not sure there's any difference there, but yeah, see, I had one of these things. I can't even remember where I actually got it from, but it's what it came with. But it's normal USB-A to two mini USBs, or micro USBs, excuse me. So, kinda, I don't know. I don't really trust those per se, but I trust them to charge things, some things, just because you can actually see most things charging. But as far as the controller, there's a light on it, and you don't know whether it's charging or not. But got my water today. Kind of cutting back on soda. Still drink it, but hey, Lady Scooby-Doo, how's it going? First one in here. I appreciate you stopping in. Just getting ready to send some messages to Chris Tuff and the gang and see if I can get somebody in here. Appreciate you stopping in. It's been a while. That's good. It's good to hear. Oh. Let's see. What did I just do? When is something stupid? I'm doing alright. Had COVID there a little while back, but it didn't really affect me that much. It just lost my sense of smell and taste, and had a bit of a cough, but other than that, it didn't really affect me all that much, really. But yeah, whatever the new variant is of we don't know how that is. I hate the different variants, and I guess everybody does. I guess nobody actually likes them, but yeah. At least I would hope not, anyway. Wouldn't make a whole lot of sense, but yeah, yeah. Sorry to hear that. It affects people in different ways. It's strange like that, but I guess any illness affects people in different ways, but yeah, I definitely appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, yeah, a lot of people get it harder, and finally got my speaker. It's the JBL Charge 5. I was gonna get the Charge 4 because it has the port on the back. This one doesn't have. This one has the USB-C, which is how to charge the speaker itself, and this is to charge another device like your phone or whatever. I guess that's hence the name Charge. Um, but I was gonna get the one that has the. Hello, Steph. Huh? Anywho, I I was gonna get the one with the 2.5 millimeter headphone jack because I thought that my projector needed it, but it doesn't. My projector does Bluetooth. Well, I went to get the Charge 4. I said this in a previous video, but just in case people didn't watch that one, I went to get the Charge 4, and the guy goes, well, the Charge 5 is the same price right now, $130. I'm like, yeah, Charge 5. And I got the blue. Normally get black devices. And most of the time that's not my choice. I mean, I like black, don't get me wrong. I mean, look. but I went with blue this time. Blue's my favorite color. So get something a little different this time. But definitely awesome. Definitely going to be a cool addition to put on my projector to get better sound out of it. And my sister made me this. I showed it in a previous video, but my sister made me this mouse pad, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Basically, it's a mouse pad with the print on it, which is pretty awesome. I have to find that. I'm going to have to ask her again where this is made so I can get other stuff made. It's pretty awesome. Okay, I think it's right here. I can advertise the company. Right there it is. Acorn Printing. High quality, fast execution, customized products. And there's the stuff to go to, the information for it. So yeah, make sure you check that out. Definitely awesome. Something else with some more, well, wherever that just fell to. Some more information here. So yeah, pretty awesome. Like to get one for my son with like a fox on it, like a purple fox or something. He likes the color purple and he likes a fox. He likes foxes, so it'd be cool to. We made him a decal of a fox for his PC that I built him. I built him a PC, a pretty nice PC. I couldn't believe it that I bought all the stuff, minus the keyboard and mouse. We did buy him a keyboard and mouse, but it wasn't with the purchase of the actual computer and monitor, but I bought a computer and monitor for him, with hard drive to put in it and the RAM, everything, video card, all the stuff to put together for $100. I thought that was a steal. It's got a 2 terabyte hard drive and 16 gigs of RAM. It'd be good for anything he needs. I mean, so he plays Roblox on it and stuff, and eventually he'll need it for school and stuff like that. And I also built my daughter one as well. So they'll be set. So set for a little while, and got a computer place about 45 minutes from here, and guy treats me right. I go in there and buy. I've been buying all kinds of stuff from him. So. I actually bought some ribbon cable from him. I cut this one piece. I'm going to put it on my Hasbro pack. I cut enough, cut multiple pieces. I'm going to put it on my Hasbro Proton pack. So, it's basically, the camera's not going to do it any justice, but it's basically the GB2 ribbon cable. So, anybody that knows, GB1 ribbon cable is very hard to come by, and mostly what I mean by that is it's expensive as hell. You can buy it, but it's expensive, so it's kind of like, eh. If I had the right kind of cables and stuff, I could actually make my own, but I don't have the striped cable and stuff to do it. Otherwise, I'd make my own. But this way, I got a big roll of that. I'm actually made enough for 3 packs. So if somebody else in my group wants one, I can give it to them. But I had enough on there for 3 packs, and it was like $7. So it's $5.99, but I actually got it for $5 because he knocked off the 99 cents he gave me to me for $5, which is pretty awesome of him. So yeah, I got it all for $5. That's not, can't beat that. So enough for 3 packs. So that'll be a future video, obviously, and showing that installed. I think it's going to look a lot better than the one that's there now. Nothing against the one that's there now, but it's just, I don't like it as much as, you know, as that ribbon cable. I might actually even like that ribbon cable better than the GB1. It's a little more involved. Basically, it's the braided cable, which I think is cool shit. So I think it'll work out good. But yeah, we're already into 13 minutes. Appreciate you stopping in so soon, Lady Scooby-Doo. Normally it's around this time that people actually start coming in. But you may just be the only person that stops in to live chat here, but that's fine. That's all right. I mean, that's why I show you a little bit of content and stuff on my video, just in case somebody watches it later. They have something to watch and different content to look at and stuff. You know, instead of just me running my mouth. So. But yeah, I'm really interested to see exactly how that's going to sound. I've actually tried out the speaker already, but I mean to see how it works with the projector and all that. And I'll probably be trying to do something with it here right after the video. So I'll probably at least go an hour and a half here or whatever, hour and a half, and I should have just did 60 minutes in the Oasis, but if I anytime, like I said before, anytime that I go live and I think that I might go over an hour, I just name it something different. That way I don't have to change it later. If I put 60 minutes in the Oasis and I go an hour and a half, then, you know, it's... You never know how many people are going to come in and chat, so... The only time I'm going to do just 60 minutes in the Oasis is when I have a certain amount of information or content to put out and then jump off, you know what I mean? Depending on, you know, even though someone might come in and start talking, it's when I have to stick to that to make it 60 minutes, you know. Otherwise, you know, it's not exactly a good title for the video, you know. So, but trying to think if there's... I do have some artwork here that I'd like to show. Can't remember if I actually ever showed it on stream or not, but I have some artwork here I'd like to show. I gotta make sure there's nothing like inside the... Instead of just being two sides to each one. If it... I think it's just two sides. Yeah, okay. So anybody that knows me when I go to Comic-Cons and stuff, one of the things that I like to do is I like to buy artwork from, you know, different people to do the artwork and stuff to help support them and all that. Like this Daryl Dixon drawing. I think this thing is really awesome. Whoever did this did an amazing job on it. It's that sign down there, but we all know how well people can read signatures. Most of them are non-legible, but did an amazing job on it. So, but I always like to support the local artists and stuff, and you know, they got to make a living too, you know. But this in here is just a poster. Someone just printed it. Doesn't take a whole lot of talent to do that, but I still, you know, I like Supernatural, so I bought it. And actually, if you really look at the picture, it's really, the picture isn't really that spectacular. I mean, it's pretty detailed, but it's a little fuzzy too. But what I really like is this different artwork. Like all these next ones are actual. Well, this one's not. This one's another cover for They Live, which is a badass movie. If you haven't watched it, you're missing out. You need to watch it. It's got Roddy Piper right here. Awesome. Does good, very good in the acting industry. I mean, I guess in wrestling it was basically acting too, but the rest of them are actual drawings that someone did. I mean, obviously it's a copied. The person didn't draw every one of them. Obviously, he drew one, painted it, and then, you know, colored it in, and then made copies of it. But here's Soundwave. Pretty awesome. Oh, it's Soundwave and Snake Eyes jumping at him with a sword. Sorry for the glare. Then the other ones are, this other one's Turtles. It's got different, the Turtles is different things, which is pretty awesome. Can't exactly remember. Okay, so obviously Michelangelo is the fist, or a golden fist, or fist, or whatever. Raphael is Deadpool, and I think this is Leonardo. Leonardo's the Punisher. I can't really remember who. Donatello's Gambit. Okay, Donatello's Gambit, which is pretty awesome. One of my favorite, pretty much basically my favorite X-Men, but I don't think he's ever been in one of the movies. But and then this one's really awesome too. It's got all the Turtles and Splinter and Casey Jones and April O'Neil on a building. Pretty awesome. Not exactly sure how they all got up there, but but anyway, I love to buy the local art from the people to support their businesses. You know what I mean? Got to support the middleman so the big businesses don't just push them out, and hate seeing that. You know what I mean? You gotta support them. You know what I mean? I mean, you don't have to, but you should support them. You know what I mean? But didn't actually go to the last Comic-Con. Whichever the next one is, I'm gonna try my damnedest to get to it. But yeah, I like buying the local artwork and stuff. A lot of times that's really all I even look for. Like, consider buying. I don't buy it all the time, but that's a lot of times that's all I really consider buying, because they're pretty reasonably priced and they're awesome. And Lord knows, the only reason I haven't bought too many lately is because, well, all the ones I just showed you, I don't even have room to put up. Maybe a couple of them, but yeah. If anybody's seen my room, they know that wall space is kind of very, very limited right now. So space in general is limited, let alone wall space. So that's again what I thought was funny when my wife said, "Why didn't you finish the drywall and paint it and putty it, tape and putty it, the drywall and paint it?" And I was like, number one, the time it would have taken to do it. Number two, I'm going to cover the walls with stuff anyway, so you're not really going to see much of the wall. So, and if anybody's ever been in here, they know not much of the wall's exposed. Most of it's covered and stuff. So, but if I ever get a bigger space, another shed or something, or my wife would probably take this space over and everything will be out, then I'll probably do it right and paint it up nice, and she could put maybe her art studio or something in here, something like that. I think she'd like that, but I would have to find another space first, and that's not an easy task. But I've always been thinking about how to expand, and I'm probably not going to be expanding. If I do expand, it's probably going to be another building. So, but that's in the far future probably. But maybe not. We'll see how it goes. But definitely need more space. That's for sure. This place is really tiny compared to. I mean, it was big when I started. I'm like, I can't believe I'm gonna have this much space. Which is still a lot of space compared to where I was, but where it was just a corner of a basement to start with, so it's kind of, I could touch my TV screen that, I was doing the videos from, and I could reach around and touch the bookshelf behind me, I was basically sitting, it was basically a cubicle, which was nice at the time, and I really appreciated having it, but now that I have this space, it's like, wow, And like I said, yeah, I'm running out of room, or I'm out of room, but at the same time, it's a whole lot more room than I had, so can't really complain about it, Some people will never get a space of their own like this, and, who am I to complain, that it's not big enough, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm definitely grateful for it. But yeah, especially since Lady Scooby, nothing against you, Lady Scooby Doo, you're awesome, for sure. Probably only going to go an hour, since you're the only one that's in here, and that way, I got to talk to somebody, and on the other hand, somebody comes and watches it later, it'll be, oh, it's only an hour, I'll watch it, you know, as opposed to 2 hours, you know, how that works. They're more inclined to watch the content, you know, than if it's 2 hours or, you know, or longer, so. But what I'm thinking of now is my brother-in-law. He asked me to see if I can get him some stuff for his wall, and I'm thinking I'm going to take some of these posters down that he would like and donate them to his game room. So I've already have a couple in mind. So let's see, I got at least two over there. Definitely two right there. I'm probably gonna give him. So sure he'll appreciate it. And maybe there's a couple display boxes up there, or at least one of them anyway. We'll see how that goes. He just needs some stuff to put on his wall. But yeah, how you been, Lady Scooby Doo? I know I already asked that, but hope you've been doing well and staying out of trouble. But I've been doing all right. Finally got a whole weekend off, which is crazy. Actually, I'm gonna have the whole weekend off next weekend as well, but only due in the fact that I have to go to the doctor's. Which kind of sucks, but it's you know not that long of a visit at the doctor, so I'll have most of the day to do whatever I want to do and stuff, so it'd be all good. But finally went for my blood pressure and stuff and getting that under control. It's never been real high, but it's always just been high enough that I think that, you know, I'm like, yeah, I need to start doing something about it, you know, and I'm on medication now, so it is bringing it down good. Don't know if it's bringing it down good enough yet, just because, you know, a couple of them were still a little high, but that's what he wants to see. So when I go back in, he'll probably make my dosage stronger or whatever, because he gave me the weakest dosage to start with, just to see how it works, and then go from there. So I'm sure he'll probably see what it done and didn't do a lot, so he'll up the dosage, and or I don't think it's the dosage as so much as it is like the milligram of the pills or whatever. So get my shit under control, and you know, try to be here a little longer for my family, especially my kids, you know. So want to spend as much time with them as I possibly can, you know, and annoy the shit out of them. I mean, but I think that's what we all want, you know, just spend as much time as we can. I mean, life is so short nowadays. I mean, it's ridiculous how short life is. So, you know, if you can make it a little longer, why not do it? You know what I mean? If you got a quality of life, at least, you know. Nobody wants to live a long time if it's poor quality of life, but if you can live a decent quality of life, then, you know. So, and I gotta come on here and annoy the hell out of everybody else, you know, of all of you that might be watching. Well, I mean, there's only one person watching right now, but anybody that watches later on too, gotta annoy the shit out of you guys and gals, you know. So, you know, that's another mission I have to do, you know. Can't let the guys down on that, you know. Y'all down on that. Gotta annoy the shit out of you, you know. Who would I be if I didn't do that, you know? But, but yeah, I definitely want to, start doing some more retro gaming videos, and just decided to come back on and do this live. Wasn't going to do a live stream because it got kind of late. I mean, not necessarily the lateness of it, but I got up kind of early. I try to get up a little early. I mean, not as early as I do during the week to go to work, but a little early during the weekends because you don't want to sleep your weekend away. You know what I mean? You want to spend as much time here, not at work, as possible. So, still got tomorrow off, so that's awesome. We're going to be getting some stuff done. We're going to be moving the weight bench down to the. We basically have a weight room down in our basement at the house. Um, but on the other side of the shed, there's a weightlifting set. You know, like the kind you sit on, and it's got the weights you can adjust with a pen to different settings and stuff. And you can do a bunch of. I'm going to be moving that downstairs in the basement tomorrow with all the rest of the stuff. There's an elliptical down there and a total gym and a um, exercise bike so far. So we got quite a bit of stuff down there. Starting our own little gym. So you know, try to get in shape as best we can, and again, so we can know the shit out of our kids as long as we possibly can. Um, but anyway, got a good bit going on. But I do want to get back into retro streams again, of course, and um, brought back a lot of the pickups videos. Been picking up some stuff, which is pretty awesome. So I hadn't done one of them in a while, but I do have a taste test video coming up too. But haven't done the pickup video in a while, so I did finally get some of those out because I finally picked up some stuff. But yeah, we also have a taste test video. I just now remembered that. Gonna be doing that with the kiddos again, I'm sure. In the living room, in the dining room in the house and stuff. So keep forgetting about doing that. They remind me once in a while, but I forget all the time. So that's what happens, I guess. You get a little older, you start forgetting more shit. Of course, I forgot a lot of stuff when I wasn't, all the time. But I guess age makes it worse. I don't know. But the funny thing is, it's probably, the older you get, the more stuff you probably want to forget. So, but it's how it goes sometimes. But that's where I'd forget my own name if people I didn't have so much interaction with people that calling me my name, But crazy, what you can forget. And I mean, people have to remember a lot of stuff on any given day. So I mean, it's no wonder that we forget stuff. But times there's a lot to remember, And our brains a lot of times it tries the hardest on the more important things to remember the more important things. You know what I mean? Which, don't get me wrong, I love doing these videos, but which isn't these videos. These videos aren't what's most important. What I have to remember to do most importantly. You know what I mean? Spend time with my wife and kids and making their quality of life better as best as I can, and this is just secondary to that, and it takes the back burner a lot, and I'm sure you could realize that because how long has it been since I've done a live stream? It's been a while, but I never had any ambitions or expected to be big on YouTube to start with. So I mean, it's not like I'm trying to reach for the stars and become rich and famous or nothing like that from YouTube, because it was never my aspiration to do that. As I've said plenty of times, it's just hobby, something I like to do, something I like to talk to other gamers and other people and show them my collection and stuff like that, and people that appreciate that kind of stuff. Um, it's more that than anything else, and it is important to me to do that um, as a quality of life. Something you know don't need to do but want to do, like watch TV. Don't really need to do that, but it's something you want to do. Just keep your sanity, or whatever that is anymore. But but it does take a back burner a lot of times, and I'm not able to do a lot of videos, at least live streams. I try to do as many videos as I can, and try to upload them, even if it's only a couple minutes long. If I go anywhere, do anything. Although I do have a bunch of videos coming up of my wife hasn't sent them to me yet, but I'm gonna crack down on her, tell her to send them to me. We took our kids to uh, Urban Air. They really enjoyed that place. Anybody that doesn't know, it's a lot of trampolines, um, a bunch of trampolines, and they have climbing walls and a ripcord thing and a ball pit, and they have um, this thing that spins around. You get a duck or jump over it, kind of thing, and arcade. They got food there. Um, they have the thing where you can strap in and do walk across different obstacles in the ceiling, which is pretty awesome. We got a bunch of videos of it. I gotta get my wife to send me those, so one of these times here, so I can start uploading those videos because they're really awesome, and the kids will love seeing them. They love watching their videos of what they're like the when we go to a park, or just recently here when we went to Lake Tobias Wildlife Park. I finally got all of them uploaded, um, and they love watching them over. And I actually got quite a bit of views on some of those. 400 some views on a couple of them, or close. One of them was 400 something. The other was almost 400. So I mean, apparently people like seeing them too. So they might like seeing the Sky Zone stuff as well. So plus family and friends that don't live close to me can jump on YouTube and check them out, and I don't have to send them to each individual person, or so. Makes it really awesome. I don't know whether my dad actually gets on YouTube or not, but I have to tell him about it eventually so he can see some stuff, see some videos of the kids and stuff. Because we don't get down there a lot, because we live about an hour and a half away from them, so it's rough to get down there sometimes, and want to go down there more often, but it just doesn't happen. I mean, life happens, and you got to do what you got to live your life, and got to take care of your kiddos, and you get busy. You just might not be a good excuse. It's an excuse, but it's not a good excuse. But just crap happens. I mean, shit happens, and sometimes it's out of your control. Other times it's not so much out of your control, but like if you actually have a couple days off after working for X amount of days, you could do something, but you just choose not to because you only had a couple days. You've only had a couple days, and so it gets pretty rough. Try to spend as much time with them as I can, and obviously spent more time with my mom than I did with dad because my mom lived closer, and thankfully I got to spend more time with her just because she's not with us anymore, and now I can't spend time with her. So I mean, I'm glad that I got the opportunity to spend more time with her, and trying to figure out how to spend more time with my dad before he's gone too. Because just gotta try to find that time. because you never know. I mean, here today, gone tomorrow. You never know. So if you got somebody you cherish and you love, you got your family and your friends, you got to spend as much time with them as you possibly can. Because when you can't, then you're gonna regret it. So best to do that now. While I can still get around and while they're still here. So pretty important stuff, that's for sure. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna try to do some more uh, retro gaming streams coming up. Some more live streams. Um, my son wants to do his retro playing streams like he was doing. He wants to do some more of those. He's been bugging me about those. I'm like, yeah, well, Gregory Goes Retro, I guess is the title of it. He wants me to bring that back, and he wants to do play some more games. And I've told him that, yeah, and I keep forgetting or get busy, and it's a pain. But we do have that taste test video. I might try to knock it out tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. And then the Urban Air videos. Hopefully I can get them sent to me soon. And yeah, so hopefully get all them. I'm not quite sure how many. Like my wife took multiple videos of like them doing the same thing, so I just probably find the best one of each thing that they do, because I don't want to upload like a ton of videos of them doing the same thing. You know what I mean? So just kind of get look through them and see which one's the best ones and upload those. And they did quite a bit of stuff there. I'm not even sure. I probably didn't even see a lot of the stuff because my wife probably filmed it because I wasn't able to go back into the back of the place because you had to have a ticket to go in, like wristbands, and I could go in so far, but I couldn't go back in the back because I don't do all that jumping stuff, and it's like $40 a person, so I wasn't about to buy a ticket just to do a couple of things and just freaking sit down the rest of the time. So, but yeah. So here in an hour, I'll probably be jumping off, and appreciate you, Lady Scooby Doo, for coming out and checking out me live. And I know I can get a bit redundant at times and maybe repeat myself and try to fall asleep, and like the one time I actually did fall asleep. And but I like talking to fellow gamers and fellow people that are interested in the same kind of stuff I'm in, and also appreciate anybody that stops by and watches this video after it's been uploaded. And don't kick yourself in the head for not being able to join me live here and chat. I know that people have busy lives. How I have a busy life myself. I don't get to watch other YouTubers as much as I'd like to, but I try to get into their streams as much as possible. But it just doesn't happen because get busy. Kind of sucks, but it's the way the life is sometimes. But so don't feel discouraged that you didn't get in and see it live. And anybody that comes in and watches even a couple minutes of this video, or any video, gives me a thumbs up or whatever, makes a comment, or even just watches it without thumbing it up or making a comment, a view's a view. So I mean, I appreciate all of you. So been very supportive over the years, and channel's slowly growing, which is awesome. I mean, I think I was at 571 or 572 last I looked, so it's getting close to 600. 600 subscribers, I'm going to be doing another giveaway, so keep an eye out for that. Just have to be subscribed to participate. That's all I ask. And, yeah, so definitely 600 subscribers, going to be doing another giveaway. And then I'm going to go, in the hundreds, 700, 800, in those moderations. So be watching out for that. Gets close to 600, going to be doing another giveaway. So be watching for that. So not sure what I'm going to give away yet. Probably some more cards, but maybe 2 this time. But we'll see how it goes. Still going to be quite a while, I'm sure, because let me check. I think I'm at 571 or 572, so still got quite a ways to go. I got 573 now, so that's pretty awesome. 573, so what, 30, 32 more, whatever, something like that. Actually, not a lot, so pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Or no, 30, 37 more subscribers. Yeah, 37 more subscribers, and it'd be 600, right? Yeah. Wait a minute. 27 more subscribers. Sorry, my math sucks. Sorry. 27 more subscribers, and yeah, be at 600. It'd be awesome. So I don't have that far to go, but still a ways. So but like I said, I never had aspirations on making money off of YouTube or being famous off of YouTube or anything like that. It's just a hobby for me. I mean, it's just something I enjoy doing, So, not saying it's always going to be like that, but it's probably going to always be like that. Probably never going to make money off of YouTube just because I don't want to, in a way. I mean, like I've said before, when I start making money, it makes it a job, you know what I mean? And jobs aren't quite as fun as hobbies, you know what I mean? So, I mean, they also pay though, so, there's always that. But, like I said, I've never had any aspirations on, making money off of it and getting famous or nothing like that. I just like doing it, like talking to people and showing them stuff and pickups and trying to give out the knowledge that I have of certain things that someone else might not have, and maybe getting, watching other videos, getting knowledge from people of stuff that I don't know, So we could teach each other stuff, you know what I mean? I don't know everything, and no one else does, so I might know something that someone else wants to know, and they might know something that I would like to know. So it's the beautiful thing about YouTube. If you want to know how to do something, Google it. I mean, or just go on YouTube and search it, and there possibly is video on it. So there have been a couple things that I checked though that I couldn't really find a video on, which sucks, but can't win all the time, Gotta learn how to lose too, But for the most part, if you need to know how to do something or a review on a game or a movie or something like that, then I don't watch a lot of game and movie reviews just because that person's opinion about how the game or the movie was might vary from mine. You know what I mean? It might not be the same. So why? You know, and at the same time, I like hearing other people's opinions on what they thought. You know, most of the time after I watch or play a game, just because I don't want their opinions of what they thought was like to get in the way of what I might think it is. You know what I mean? I don't want them to manipulate my thoughts. I want it to be genuinely what I want to think genuinely what I think of the content before I hear any sort of opinions on stuff. So, but once in a while I will do that. But most of the time, no. So get that in, so you know, get a true assessment on whether I like it or not, or whether I just think I do because someone else said, "Oh, it's got this and that," and maybe it doesn't have that, you know. So, and I've heard people say a lot of times that certain games are garbage, and I enjoyed them, and vice versa. So I mean, it all depends on the person. So. But yeah, coming up on an hour here. Trying to think if there's anything else to show. I don't think there is, but don't really think there's anything else to show as far as things I picked up. And the things I did show, I already showed in a pickups video, but figured I'd show them again. That JBL speaker, this thing is actually pretty awesome. It goes pretty freaking loud. Like, I bought this one, and it doesn't go real loud, but this was just for the form factor that it is for my Proton pack. Woo! I've never expected to be wowed by how loud this thing was and play music through it and or hook it to anything to hear it better or nothing. That's what this big guy's for, you know. You see the size difference. I mean, obviously, this thing's pretty awesome. It's by far not the biggest one they have or the most expensive one, but I'm telling you, go to Walmart now. If you want one of these speakers, this is the Charge 5. If you want one of these speakers, now is the time to go get it, because even if you look at their website right now, it says they're $178 right now. But when I went, I already said this story, but I'll say it again. When I went, I was, looking for the Charge 4 because of the, the form factor, the fact that it had the plug that I thought my projector needed, but later found out it was Bluetooth. I was going to get the Charge 4 all the way, but the Charge 5 was the same price, which is kind of weird. But I don't know how long it's going to last, so that's what I mean. Get to your Walmart now while you can. $130 for this thing is an absolute steal. Not going to lie, absolute steal. You can see kind of how big it is. I don't have very big hands, but I mean it's a pretty big device. There's a couple of them bigger than this, but still, for the money, the next one is like $200 or $300. So between $200 and $300. So yeah, $130 for this, definitely worth every penny. And it sounds amazing. I don't really want to play anything on a video through it because Lord knows what I'm going to get copyright striked for. I might do it later on sometime though, and find a region-free tune, which I do have a couple. One of which I was going to make an actual intro video to my channel and stuff, but I never got around to doing it. Not really great with doing that kind of stuff. I can do it, but probably gonna need help doing that. So, but does sound really awesome. So I might play something like that through just to show you. I mean, there's plenty of videos online about them, to look at them to see what they sound like and how they compare to other speakers and stuff like that. Definitely awesome speaker to have, especially for 130 bucks. That's just crazy. I'll show you the box here real quick. Here's the box real quick. Dare to listen. And you got that's actually pairing multiple speakers together, which is awesome. And you got on here how it can charge your phone. So yeah, pretty awesome device. Bottom doesn't really show anything spectacular. Got a little thing that was hanging from, but yeah, I don't think it was actually hanging from that though. It was in a glass case, which is always a good idea because somebody would be like, oh, walk out with it. But yeah, it's definitely worth the money. So got the blue, like I said, there's a blue, red, gray, and a black. I said I normally get black devices, but I figured to change it up a little bit this time and get a blue device. Blue's my favorite color anyway, so worked out alright. Because at first I thought maybe that just the black ones, because normally like they charge a certain amount for different colors. I thought maybe it was only for the black one. It was 130 bucks, but nope. Got the blue one for 130 bucks. So pretty awesome. It's a pretty decent blue color, almost like a navy blue. Of course, this camera's not gonna really help with the color of it really that much, but sorry, dozed back off. Oh, it's all good. But I was only gonna be on here for an hour anyway, so I'll be jumping off soon anyway. But appreciate you stopping in. But yeah, here's my new speaker stuff. Pretty awesome. Definitely like an upgrade from this. But like I said, this was just for my pack. So anyway, so it sounds awesome though. But this is just from my pack to make it louder. But I showed him my mouse pad again, Steph. If you're still here, pretty awesome. Definitely be putting that on my table for like when I do reviews and stuff, so you can see my logo and stuff on it. But yeah, I'll be jumping off here at 58, or yeah, at 58. It's at 58 now. I'll be jumping off here in an hour. But yeah, make sure to check out all the links in the description below. Once this video has been uploaded, I'll put them in. Heck yeah, for sure. And no, I didn't. I definitely want to get somebody that can paint. I was asking Sandy, she said she'd do it, but it's probably gonna take a while. But to like paint my logo on like actual canvas, I thought that would be awesome. Hang it up somewhere, but yeah, also, like I said, don't forget to check out the links in the description below. After this video has been uploaded, I'll put those in. And again, remember, at 600 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So, I'm not going to go into full detail on that because we're almost done here. But you just have to be subscribed to my channel to participate. And watch for the 600 subscribers. Once that hit that magic number, 600 subscribers, be watching out for a video to go live that says giveaway, so which will be a dead giveaway. See where I went with that. And yeah, so make sure you check all that out. I think I still got the same stuff on my same links, but sometimes I add some of the links, so be watching out for any possibly new links that come your way in the links in the description. And thanks for watching, everybody, and support my channel. And until next time, I'll meet you right back here in the Oasis.